Hey guys, very good morning and welcome to a new daily market outlook. So yesterday we had an amazing Kiwi dollar trade, which a lot of you banked on, so really glad to see that. Yesterday was also a very exciting day with the dollar index pushing up, down, up. So some big moves, some massive moves even, you can say, within the market after a long period of consolidation. So yeah, let's see if anything has changed and let's see what is next. So to begin with, of course, the dollar index. Looking at the dollar index at the moment, we can see that we got that liquidity spike in towards the downside. Quickly going in towards the 1 hour time frame. If you guys remember, I did mention that I was looking at the swing high of this area of consolidation and the swing low. So essentially what happened was that the market came back down in towards the swing low for one more stop hunt, and there was also liquidity situated over here. Therefore, we saw a massive reversal from that area of liquidity, moved back up and have finally taken out all the stop losses. So looking at the current market structure, we're just consolidating, as we can see over here in this box. So at the moment, anything can happen, to be honest. The market is just rebalancing after those two massive moves down and back upwards. So it isn't that strange that the market is just consolidating at the moment, regaining its strength for the next move either up or down. So personally, I am expecting a move up because I still want to see my area of supply get hit before we push any lower. Going back towards the 4 hour, we can also see that we are quite bullish in the sense that we saw some very strong 4 hour closes. Going to the daily, you can see that the daily candle yesterday also closed very bullish, and therefore I wouldn't be surprised if dollar index does move up higher in towards my gray zone before potentially dropping down lower. So for now, what am I waiting for? Well, I'm just going to be waiting for a push up higher. At the moment, as I said, anything can happen, so not really looking for any setups on the DXY. We could start moving down lower, potentially take out this low over here before moving up higher. But yeah, at the moment, I'm just going to be waiting for price to mature, break out of this area of consolidation and move in either direction. So still bullish essentially on the DXY short term, still looking for my gray zone to get hit before taking any setups further down. So main confluences, of course, is the daily closing very bullish, and therefore just going to be waiting for that push up in towards liquidity over here. So with that said, let's head over to our first pair, which is Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar, looking at Aussie dollar, we saw a beautiful drop back downwards after that third trendline touch. So personally not in this, was waiting for Aussie dollar to push up a little higher. Sadly, we didn't get there. Currently looking at the 1 hour and the 4 hour, not much to be said. Still a very large area of consolidation. Wouldn't be surprised if we do move up higher and from this zone start dropping back downwards. That's kind of what I'm looking for. 0.74115 is the zone that I'm keeping an eye on for some potential shorts back in towards the lows. Going back towards the 4 hour, we saw this beautiful 4 hour engulfing candle at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, New York session. So yeah, that is quite bearish looking for me. Also looking at the daily, the daily also looks bearish, but what we can say is that I wouldn't be surprised if we do move up higher, still take out that highest liquidity zone before dropping. But that doesn't need to happen, as we can also just start reversing from this zone at around 0.74115. So that's the zone that you guys have to keep an eye on, 0.74115, and from there we could potentially start seeing a further push back down in towards the lows. So with that said, let's head over to euro dollar. And euro dollar, so euro dollar finally big push back down in towards lows. Looking at the 1 hour, as we can see, we did make that beautiful drop from where I was mentioning yesterday. However, then after news, market pushed back up in towards this area of liquidity to then push back down. So at the moment, what I'm waiting for is just for 1.8144 to get hit before I'm going to be looking for any potential longs. In my opinion, this isn't really an area where we can anticipate or participate in the market. We just have to wait for this area of consolidation to start moving in a direction. We could still see some further upside today. Wouldn't be surprised if we do. However, would just prefer it to dump a little bit lower before starting to push back up higher again. So yeah, just waiting for that push lower in towards 1.18144 before I will engage within euro dollar. So that said, let's head over to pound dollar. So beautiful to see pound dollar finally dropping as we have been anticipating for a while now. Really good to see. So what we need to do now is just break through this area of very strong support, of course. So once this area of support is broken, we should be able to push in towards 1.38428. From there, I will be looking to see if we get a fake out or if we can push just a little bit lower, potentially in towards the -618 fib extension level, because that's going to be my second potential reversal area, and then the zone is going to be my third potential reversal area. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to have to see what the price action does once we come to these levels. And then of course I will update you on Discord. So yeah, kind of short for pound dollar, but this is essentially what I'm expecting. Still finally expecting that push down lower, as we have been for like a week now. So with that said, let's head over to Kiwi dollar. And currently in a Kiwi dollar short with a lot of you guys within the Discord community. So yeah, really picture perfect entry, as we can see over here from 0.70814. Currently set to break even. I'm just going to be waiting for 0.70201 approximately to get hit before I take some profits. If you're in this position and you are stressing about it, make sure to take some profits now. But the position still is looking good for a further push back down. So yeah, that is it kind of it for Kiwi dollar, to be honest, just waiting for a further push down, nothing else. We could see a push higher today. If we do see a push higher, this will potentially be a new shorting area, this yellow box, from approximately 0.70700 up to 0.70900. So that is good to know that if we do push up higher, you can still potentially get another short if we do see the correct price action. But yeah, still just expecting it to push down lower towards our TP. So that said, let's head over to gold. And gold at the moment is quite the crazy pair. As we can see, spike up, spike down, spike up, spike down. So going back towards the 4 hour, as we can see, we're just moving in between these two liquidity zones. So from supply towards demand, haven't really hit that area of demand for me personally. We have hit this area of demand on the 4 hour time frame. So that is also the reason why we have been dropping or have been rising from this zone. So at the moment, anything could really happen, to be honest. We could push up, we could push down. Not really interested in engaging within this pair. I still think that we should take out the stop losses, which are situated over here. So I still think that we are going to see a stop hunt on gold underneath this low at around, let me see, 18.05875. Yeah, that's kind of the low that I want to see get stop hunted before I'm going to start looking for any longs. After that, we could see a potential reversal from this zone. Yeah, I hope that's clear for you all. That was all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions whatsoever, make sure to ask them on the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. Thank you all for joining, and yeah, once again, thank you all for being a part of this journey of mine. I'm really enjoying it every single day. So yeah, thanks guys, and I can't wait to speak to you all on Discord.